Okay. I don't think I need to do that yet. Let's get my music going. Come on, brain. Brain. Oh, for the love of dog, really? Yeah, you better not need to log me in. Here's some guy called Adventure. Let's try him. Adventure, not Adventure. Loady. We've got just a few tracks, so why not? Let's do this. No. Not bad, but no. Too happy. Let's see what we can find under home moods. Kind of sad or contemplative. Let's see. I don't want anything happy. Maybe reflective. Let's try reflective. Any playlists here? No playlists. Okay, well that's not gonna help. I guess I can just press, oh, here it is, reflective artist inspired. There we go, cause when you're what? Well, I don't know, I'm not 15, but let's see if I can relate. No, very good, but no. Ooh, deeply chill. Let's try that. This is working. Okay, we've got it. We got it. Okay, now I need to get this information where we need it. You guys are chatting. I can't see a darn thing. I'm completely blind on the screen right now. Hello, Black Bill. How are you doing? I see you there. Oh, I messed up. I don't have my little credit information, and I don't remember where I have it. Boo. Where did I even put that stupid thing? Is it even in here anymore? Oh boy, I don't even have it anymore. Ugh. So how you doing today, Black Belt? Ooh, this is really good. This is exactly what I wanted. This is my mood right now. Yeah, I'll turn that down. It might be a little loud. Here it is, music attribute. Okay, so they have to be attributed or they get mad at me and then I get spanked like a bad little boy. Don't want to get spanked. It's no fun. Oh, Pixurf is doing a new series. Alrighty. I'll read your response here shortly, Black Belt. Please bear with me. I am having trouble getting the neurons to fire today. I'm doing my best, but everything is like going through molasses. You're good. Okay. Hopefully it's Friday. You'll have an apartment. Okay. Hey, I'm curious to ask. Don't have to answer if it's too personal. But what does I'm assuming you're looking around a 2-bedroom. What does a 2-bedroom apartment cost where you live? Just kind of curious to know. Two bedroom, 800 plus square feet. What are you looking at for a price? If you don't want to tell me, that's fine, but I'm curious. Now over here, my parents are renting this apartment. My dad's technically the one paying for it. And it's $14.80 right now a month, but it's not properly maintained. It has I believe they're single pane windows. The cold air just goes right through. It's not properly insulated. It has steep stairs I gotta go up to. It's 1,200 square feet, but it's a terrible kitchen. Not a very good place overall. I mean, not a great apartment, but grateful to have a roof over my head, so can't complain too much. Alright, let's turn down the music, but yeah, I've always thought it was kind of expensive over here. Shouldn't be that expensive. Okay, so we are now getting into our server, provided that it's still there and I can get into it. I think I've got to turn the counter off. I forgot to have it on the screen for you guys. Boy, I messed that up. Alrighty. We can turn this off. Looks like I've got a few tutorials that I'm going to need to do later today after I get done. Help some folks out. I just hope I can get all of it done. I just feel like I don't have enough time in the day. Oh yeah, I have to announce to Discord. Okay. Not forget. 2-bedroom apartment, $12.75. Is it fairly well done up and insulated, or is it old and kind of beat down? I mean, pardon me for asking for additional details. I just kind of want to know the condition. Are you getting something relatively nice, or is it kind of, you know, eh? I hope it's really nice. That would be cool that even if you're paying that much, at least you're getting something nice out of it. $12.75 is still a little high though, I think, but I guess that's the way our society is this time around. Alright. Somewhere somebody is paying $800 a month for a 1,200 square foot apartment that's fully furnished and insulated, and they're enjoying themselves. I just gotta believe that, you know? So I gotta show you guys, I got a neighbor. I don't know that he's moved in yet. Gave him some welcome gifts. Hey, you gonna load the little thumbnail? Good boy. Don't make me spank you. Okay, let's get on to this one here. Okay, hey, and I actually got a thumbnail this time for you guys. And it's actually a halfway relevant thumbnail for once. Who would have thunk it? Good condition. 3rd floor. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It's a lot of stairs, but you're a young buck, so you'll handle the stairs just fine. You probably don't have to worry about your knees making funny noises as you walk up and down stairs. Alrighty, well, let's see if we got everything here. Let's turn around and look at you, folks. I love this little camera. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There. Okay, now I can see you. All right, hey, welcome to the stream, and let me check one last time, make sure I didn't mess anything up somewhere. I put a lever on this furnace over here because I wanted to get the experience orbs out of the stuff I was cooking. Alrighty, are we good? Everything looks good. I see no issues. Okay, please let me know if you're up for it. Let me know if there's any problems at all that you are experiencing. Let's show you our new neighbor. Oh, I need a chat window. I do need one more thing. There we go, chat window. So that's where my new neighbor is, right over there. In the chat, guess who the new neighbor is. Go ahead and post your best guess in the chat, and in 5 minutes I'll give you the answer. Let's see if I can do this. Splat. Can I have enough air to get me over? Yes, I can. I still need to get a Rust 3 helmet. So this is my neighbor's stuff, and I'm not going to show you those signs, and I left him some materials there. I did say him, so I shouldn't have given you any hints, but I guess he's going to move in here, but he hasn't done anything here since he's put in the signs, and the initial structure. So let's show you where we're going to be working today. What the plan is. Oh, there we go, out of breath. Okay, here we go again. Let's try that again. Man, I need to learn how to breathe underwater. Somebody fetch me a set of gills, please. Okay. Moving my microphone just slightly. I think that's good. So there has been, I'm not going to go into detail or talk much about it, but there has been a loss in my family. So I'm trying to put on a brave face and smile and act happy. And you know, I wanted to do the stream for you guys. I didn't do anything last week. Didn't get any content made for you. So here we are, and we're going to do our best. And I'm not going to give any more detail or talk any more about it. But if you're wondering some of what's going on and why I might not sound quite as chipper as I do normally. Do I normally sound chipper? I don't think I normally sound chipper anyway. Well, there you go. So we're going to work on this roof today. Maybe we'll start from back here. We're going to copy the design we've got over here. We've done some trimming on it. I think you guys saw this on our last stream. I'm still trying to work out a design, and I came up with something over here. Let's go ahead and slop it in, see if I like it. And I wonder if I want to try bricks too, just for some texture. So let's do some tile. I went and did some mining for you guys last night. You guys would be really happy with me for doing all this work for you. I did a whole bunch of mining last night. But I needed to, so it was for selfish motivation, I will admit. I was feeling pretty needing to relax and unwind, so it was purely selfish, but I really needed to do it. Let's try cobbled. Let's do one more. Let's waste 3 stacks. I want to try some different textures. So let's try. So right now, what we've done here to get us a little more detail. Okay, Boston is not the answer. That would be cool though. I'd love to see him here. Good guess. Not the answer. I'll give you another hint. It's somebody that I was hoping that I'd be able to move in near this season, but I never found their base. I didn't find their base. I was taken to their base, I think. But it's somebody that I did want to build with and I was talking about. Alright, so that's what we get if we use cobble. I'm not 100% sold on the cobble. Let's see. Let's try tile. There's tile. Tile looks really cool with that way that it goes forward and it kind of melts in there. Let's try brick and see what we think of brick. And I'll give you guys the answer to who the neighbor is shortly. Brick is okay. Don't like it as much as I think tile's the answer. So let's do tile. I know it's kind of ugly and other people don't do this kind of design, but I like that it gives me a little more dimension to my structure. So let's jump on the saw blade and hope I don't cut my feet off. You got it, Black Belt. Second guess. Excellent job. You got it. Yes, Ray Cactus is moving in. How much we're going to get done before the end of the season, I have absolutely no idea, and I didn't know he was moving in. I will show you how I found out until recently. I'm debating if I want to put one there, but I don't think I do. Good guess, Black Belt. And thank you for your sympathy. I appreciate it. You know, it's weird. I've been through this a few times now, and I feel like I should feel a certain way. Like I should cry. I should be sad. But then a part of me, you know, acknowledges that I didn't really, even though I knew the person as much as you know your close relatives. I didn't really know the person. There was no real connection there. So it's more like I care about them, but I'm more sad because of how it affects everybody else and how it affects me. Isn't that weird? I don't know how to describe that. I feel like I should be, you know, more upset than I am. It should devastate me. I should be, you know, crying on the ground or something, but I'm not doing it, so I feel a little guilty for not doing it, but it doesn't really feel like the right response anyway, so I don't know what to say about that, but that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. It does have an effect. I just don't think it's having the effect that I think that it should be having, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we need some... I want to try some detail work. Let's see here. We've got a couple of choices. If I remember right, the dark oak... I didn't bring a crafting table. What is up with my organization skills around here, folks? Come on, man. Get on the program here. Okay, anyway, let's see. I think it's has a hole in it. No, it's the solid. Okay, I see. And then the one that I like is if I use the spruce planks. So we're going to stick with the tile. I think that's good. Just add this to the footing and see if I'm happy with that for a little extra detail. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. But this also breaks up that weird little boobity boob going on over there. I don't have a better word for it than that, so just have to bear with me. And then we'll probably do something similar above, but I don't know exactly how or where at the moment. So there you go. We've got a little detail on the bottom there. Let's do the same thing over here. This is becoming more challenging here. But I think we can pull it off. I think that looks okay. Let's go! Yeah, I'm looking forward to if we have enough time. I don't know when Aries gonna shut the season down, but if we have enough time, I'm looking forward to hanging out with Ray even just once and seeing what I can do with him, seeing if we can build together or just hanging out or whatever, you know. I wanted to this season, I wanted to get to know some of my other philosophy SMP members, and I hadn't really reached out like I wanted to, but it wasn't really so much on me this time. I was willing to, but it just seemed like I went through some stuff and then kind of lost my chance, I guess. There's just not enough activity, so I really couldn't do anything even if I did want to. But that'll be my goal for next season. Next season, I think I'm not even going to move in anywhere until I find somebody else, like Boston or Ray or Sir, I never can pronounce his name, Majin. Somebody who's really active on the server. I think I might go ahead and try to build not too far away from them, just to increase the odds of having more interactions. In this, I can't remember which Hermitcraft it was, episode it was, but in the season 10, I believe it was when Iskal and Mumbo were doing their in-busting. I watched that whole thing. That was really informative to learning a little bit about their process, and it's talking about how you got to be on the server regularly to interact with other people to have those chance encounters, is what he called it. I don't remember who was saying it, but something about having those chance encounters with other members, and that's how they do their interactions between members, friends, and stuff there on Hermitcraft, I guess. So I want to learn from that and figure out how I can do that. You'll be back streaming soon. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, Black Belt. I'd like to see how your world is progressing and how you are progressing as a builder and player. I bet it is going to be something else. Let's grab ourselves a few things we need. We need 3 stacks of bricks. Okay, now let's put this wood away because we don't need it right now. And I think we ran out of room, so let's go ahead and we'll just hold on to 2 stacks. Alright, Black Belt, if you are available and okay with helping me on it, could you let me know how the audio quality levels, you know, the technical stuff, if there's anything I need to adjust? I hate to bother you. I know maybe you just want to sit and watch the stream, but I appreciate your help, man. I keep messing things up, and I'm feeling like I don't have all of my faculties today, so I could use a little hand. Sorry for asking, you know, bugging you or anything like that. Hey, we're gonna get some snow. You're on day 2068. Everything sounds good. Okay, thank you, man. And you let me know if it bugs you that I ask you occasionally like that for help. You just let me know, and I'll try to find a way to just stop doing it, and so you can just chill and enjoy yourself and watch the stream or whatever you're doing, you know? I don't want to interfere with your enjoyment, so. Alrighty, so let's see. I don't know, but I think I might want a chunk of dirt there. Is it time to sleep yet? I should bring my clock with me like B-dubs. But yeah, I was learning a lot from that episode, and I'm going to definitely be watching it again, seeing how they move around, how they do their in-busting, how they interact with each other, and getting those little hints as to how they create their content there, basically. Alright, let's see. I think we're going to do something along the lines of this line here. Ooh, wrong direction. So what I did to design this, in case you guys were wondering what was going on here, let me get out here where I can talk at you and give you a perspective or something. Let's try this angle right here. I don't know how far I can jump. Nope, I can't jump. Okay, well anyway, I made the building like this because what I was trying to do is I wanted to make it all out of one block. In this case it was spruce. I had plenty of it. I could farm and get more. And then I would do the texturing later. It was a different building technique. I watched a video and I thought I'd try it out, and it actually worked out pretty good for me. I was able to get my shape down, and now we're in the process of cementing it in with some textures. Let's take a look inside and I'll show you guys what I did. Oy. So this is where I have all of my Master Fletcher villagers. They've got a fire right here. We've got our window right here. And I've got this wall, and I'm thinking I might add another texture to the wall. This has to be replaced. I didn't catch that. And then I worked on the floor here. I added in the corner the tuff to make it look like in the corner of a place like this, you might have a bunch of dirt piled up, you know. So that was kind of the idea. They all live and sleep up here, and then they come downstairs. As long as you give them enough space above their block, they'll come downstairs and they'll do their work during the day. Let's move one of these fellas out of bed. No, actually, let's go out to our bed because it's probably not quite dark yet. But that's what I've done inside. I need to finish this part here. I think the fireplace is going to stay the way it is. And it's not a normal fireplace. There's no chimney. I don't know if I'll add one later or not. I haven't decided. Well, I'm glad to hear that I am good. Thank you. Anyway, so that's what I did. This whole thing was made completely out of spruce blocks and spruce logs. That's what I made this out of. And now we're in the texturing stage, and you guys get to hang out with me while we do some texturing. And I know it's not the most exciting episode in the world, but you know, I just want to do some building and chill today, and I hope that's alright with y'all. Alright, we got a slight issue. If I remove these, we're going to have a line of black inside here, and I've got to figure out what to do about that. Also, got another problem right here. I don't know. Good thing they can't crawl out. I actually had these windows in here on this side, and I had a little one block window, and I come back, and I kid you not, one of the Master Fletchers was zombied, but he wasn't attacking the other three, which is really strange. But I figured out at the end that a baby zombie must have gotten through the little one block hole in the window somehow. I didn't think they could do that, but apparently they can, so lesson learned. Let's get some solid. We need some solid. We're going to use tile and bricks, and we might change it up and do some more later, but we're going to use tile and bricks, but we've got to figure out this inside problem. Because we can't have a strip of this black at the top of the roof. The roof is ceiling area is supposed to be like plaster. It's supposed to be white. So I gotta figure out what I gotta do about that. Alrighty, so I'm guessing maybe here. And then in here we'll probably replace, hey, wait a minute. Did I get 2 or 1? Okay, 1. Okay, so, yeah, I think that's right. All right, moving along. Let's get this top layer. Learn something new all the time, that's all I can say. If you're not learning, you're not doing it right. And the learning never ends. Ah, upside down stairs. I do want to add some moss or some leaves, some vegetation at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I do want to do it. It's on the agenda, I promise. But we're just not there yet. Alright, I need to go inside and I need to stare at things for a while, and I gotta figure out how to fix this ceiling. Plus you gotta keep a height of 2 above the bed. If I want them to mate or anything like that in there, I've gotta make sure that they have that ability. Kinda hard doing this and keeping a distance so that I can keep an eye on where we are. You don't want to get too repetitive in your patterns. And there's no way of really saying how it should look, but when you step back and you look at the overall, how the different textures are playing together, then you kind of know if you've got a spot that needs addressing. Like right here, for some reason, I don't like the looks of this kind of C shape, so what I'll probably do here is remove this and swap them. Don't ask me why I think that looks better. I have no clue, but there you go. The rest of it I think is okay. Let me know what you think in the chat. Alright, one more layer to go. The only bad thing about this roof design is you can't walk up it. Slightly frustrating, but I wanted to match the roof design. I figured in this kind of an environment, if we're going to create like a village for villagers where they're going to be doing their living and trading, and while I'll be doing my trading, they'll be doing their living. I kind of figured that what it needs to be is something that looks appropriate to the environment, and I just fell and splatted. So that's why I've got this particular design with the steep roofs, because you'd have a steep roof in a snowy, icy environment, I think. Let's see if I can fall off again. That'd be fun. I'd love to do that. Hey, give me my block. I want my block. Alright, let's grab that and put that back in place. Alright, now I'm thinking I want some kind of a music that's a little less church-like and a little more lively. Is that the right word for it? This was okay initially when we first started the soundtrack. It had some good tracks and had some good feels to it, but now it's just kind of making me want to go to sleep. Kind of want to curl up and go to bed. Sounds like fancy elevator music, which I don't mind. I mean, in all due respect to the artists that are polite enough to, I'm nice enough, generous enough to make this stuff. I appreciate it. But it ain't doing it for me right now. I need some building music. Alright, how are we doing? What do we think? Okay, do you guys see a problem here? Because I see a problem there. This whole line right here. That one should be pretty obvious to see. All I have to do is move these 2 blocks over, I think, if I can even remember where I am. I believe it's these 2 here I want to move, I think. So let's move them. That one's kind of an obvious one. I mean, that one made sense. It's that we would want to change that. Sure, anybody could see it. A few streaks are fine. They can symbolize, you know, the darker streaks can be like rain coming down. But you don't want too many. I'm going to move that one there on the top too. Yeah, a few is fine, but that's too many. I think it's this one here I want to move. I don't mind it looking like rain has streaked down and darkened parts of the tile. You're not going to see a lot of it because there's going to be snow on some of this. Not all of it, some of it, but... Okay, that's a little better. I think that's good. Let me know in the chat what you guys think. And then what I was going to do... I wanted to copy this kind of wraparound idea I did over here. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I had my post, I had it sticking out originally, and then I put it back in. But I have here on the end, I have a thicker, so it looks like it's wrapped around the beam. So I want to do a wraparound, is what I want to do. So I think we're going to remove these 2 beams sticking out. And then we'll get on this wraparound stuff. After that, I am going to look for some different music, and let's see what we can find. And let's see, I think I did polish deep slate. No, I did some, it looks like brick. I'm going to use polish, though, this time. For the edge and for the slabs. I should have a few. Oh, I've got some brick stairs here. Good for me. I have some planning going on. Here's some polish. That's great. Ooh, I have some tile too. No complaints there. Okay, and here's some polish to those. Good. All right, well, let's make Black Belt mad and go to sleep here. I think it's about dark time. Drive him right up the wall with my inability to not sleep at night. First, so let's go in here and grab any blocks that are floating around in here. Yeah, I'm really happy with this design so far. I've got to figure this whole black thing out, though. What do I do? How do I fix or change or deal with that? I think an obvious answer would be a trap door. Unfortunately, we don't have any trap doors that work or look really good. But if I was to get some mango wood, I have cherry. And if I remember right, cherry does like a pink and it doesn't look very good. I think mango looks pretty good. I could also use just plain old everyday spruce because it has that nice bolt pattern on it. I could try that too. Let's do spruce because that's what I've got a lot of right now. I didn't really want to see through to the dark block underneath. I want to hide it. I can do that with birch. Birch doesn't look very good. I can add a wall to it. And what I don't know is, now see this here, that's not 2 blocks, so that they can't have a kid there. This here's 2 blocks. I don't know that I'm going to try to have them do any breeding. I had to give them some food for that to happen, and I don't know that I'm going to do that. But I want the option in case I decide I want to. Hey you, move your butt. Move your bums. That's an ugly place for a bed to be though, really. Not really good. I don't really like my placements here. And I don't think I can do it the other direction either, because that wouldn't look right. See, this is too low, and then if I add these trap doors, it'll be even lower. The only way to raise it is to get rid of this, but then we've got more black in the ceiling, and I've got nothing I can do to kind of smooth that out. I can raise the roof higher, but I didn't want to do that either, so I just don't really know. I do like the curve to that, but I don't know that that's the best color choice. Stripes like that in here, and I have to do it up there too. And then this part's going to get stuck the way it is. I can't do anything about that. Now our other option, of course, is to do the dark oak, which is a solid, but it looks fancier. And I don't think it's going to fit very well up here, but I can do that too. And with the beds, I can jam them together. I don't have to give them all this space. I can jam the beds together. I just don't like to do that. And they don't even really need the bed, to be perfectly honest. But I have the ability to just do this. Then everybody's situated, you know? I could even jam the 2 of them together like this, because I got that edge right there. It'd work out really well. I might just do that. It's stupid. I don't like it, but it'll work. But yeah, this roof is a bit of a problem, and I'm not sure the solution. I could just welcome the black and just try to tie it in with some polished deep slate, maybe. I could do that. And I could also try the trap doors for the oak. We're going to try the trap doors for the oak. See what that looks like. My design was not very well thought out. I was just kind of playing around, figuring out what I wanted, but we will figure something out at some point. That gives us 18. Man, it uses a lot of wood for those. Let's grab some more dark oak. And let's grab some more trap doors. We'll start with 38. That's a good spot, I think, to start with. Hello, J-Knock. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Are you surviving our wonderful weather that we've been having? Alright, let's see how we think of this. I don't know if I'm going to like this. That has to be left where it is, so that's fine. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I'm not sure I'm sold on this, and we're still going to have one block here that's kind of hanging out, and I don't know how to fix that right now. One of the things that I can do is I can see if I can get it to L shape in there, maybe. I mean, it's not the best, but it does work. Quick and dirty. I actually don't mind it terribly. I don't know if that's better or worse than the black. I don't mind it terribly. We're going to have to see. I don't know. Probably going to want another set right here because this is also going to be a black row, I think. Got a lot of work to do and gotta get this wall figured out too. Let's work on that wall today. I think we have some textures for it. We'll work on that wall from inside and then we'll work on a little outside. Change up the scenery a bit before we get back out on the roof. Alrighty. So we want one stack of that. We've got our calcite. I love calcite now. I used to not like calcite, but now I love it. Alright, polished diorite and then regular diorite. I got some extra diorite last night too while I was getting my resources for you guys, so I'd have the stream all ready to go. Seeing your brother at Winco, huh? Hell Driver 2. Oh, that's cool, man. You have to tell me what Hell Driver 2 is about. Is it any good? And are you enjoying it so far? Or did you play the first one? I don't know nothing about the game, so you'd have to let me know. Sounds like a driving game of some kind. Am I guessing right? Alrighty, let's toss in maybe a couple of diorite here. One or two pieces, one polish, and some calcite. Then I think we'll put a calcite maybe here, like that. And then I'm guessing few more chunks of diorite. Maybe a polished here. Don't know. Well, that's not a polish. That's a calcite. Alrighty. One of these and one calcite. Oh, Halo with a huge world. Oh, well, now I'm definitely interested. You know me, I'm a Halo fan, so you have piqued my interest. I will do a review lookup tonight and see what it says. I'm actually kind of excited to play Siberia. I got the last Siberia game. Thinking about getting into that one of these days. I think I'm gonna remove this and maybe put a polished here. Is that good? Do I have... Yes, I think that will work. Nice. Alright, we'll put a calcite up here, I think. Now let's put a diorite. There we go. Alright, so let's check out the front from outside. Then we just gotta figure out the rest of the design. So this is what we're working on today, J-Knock. We are getting this all figured out, trying to figure out our design here. And getting ready to finish this building off. I wonder if the Halo series is officially then defunct and they're going to move on to other IPs now. I think that looks okay. I'm not 100% sure. Gonna have to sit on it for a minute, but I think we've got it. I don't know if we need some kind of definition right here. And I don't know if we need the definition straight across or just at the corners. One of the things we can do is we can copy this lower thing and put tile right here. Let's give that a try and see how terrible that looks. It's probably going to look pretty terrible, but let's find out if we like it. I mean, we don't know till we try it, right? Do I have enough tile? I have a polished deep slate. I have a tile. Okay, I have plenty. Do I need food? I need food. I'm hungry. It's on PC and PS5. You know, I've never gotten any of the new game systems. I last PlayStation I had was the PS3. Last Xbox I had was the 360. I just was never able to get the new systems. And it's on my to-do list, you know. I have this plan that someday I'll have my own house. I'll be supporting myself. I'll have some kind of employment, and I am gonna find a way to get all of the games that I didn't get to play yet, you know, like the Switch with Zelda, you know. Gonna do it someday. It's a dream of mine. It's probably a pretty stupid dream, but it's what I've got. It's all I've got really to keep me going. Someday having this huge library of games and just being able to play all the ones that I didn't get to play. Alright, so this is what we get when we do that. Over here we have a problem where it doesn't do the crinkle effect and it's just flat. But overall, I'm not really pleased with how that looks. So here's what I'm going to do instead. Oh, it's not doing the crinkle because I have the slabs there. It doesn't connect or try to connect to the slabs. I'm going to pull out a different texture for this middle part. And I've got some to pick from, and one of the ones that I can do is tile and or that other one. I want to try tile, but I'm wondering if I want to try to find maybe a different texture. Could even try to use cobble. I tried to use cobble below, but I didn't like how it looked. But this might blend in with the roof too much. We don't want to matchy-matchy with the roof too much. Okay, how does that look? It's closer to what I would like to do or what I would like to see, but it's still not quite right. I can't get Blackstone. I don't have the skills or ability right now. There is a light gray I have this andesite I could put in. Trying to think, what do we got here? We got a dark oak transitioning. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try an andesite. Let's try an andesite. Because then that would kind of be a different texture than it's being used anywhere else, so. Really do not like how it kind of captures my textures like that. Well, you'll have to tell me how your gameplay session goes there with your friends. J-Knock, I'd like to know. You can send me a message through Discord or whatever. And I will do a little bit of research on this game tonight and find out more about it. I'm curious. You've got my curiosity piqued. And I'm also wondering where Devil Driver 1 is and if it's any good. You know what? I like the light gray. I think it needs to move over one more. Let's do that. I think this might be it, folks. It kind of gives it this, I don't know, kind of a fading. I'm still not sure yet. I'm not 100% sold. The other thing we could do is just a simple log. We could do like a spruce log going across, which probably would not look too bad. I think the reason why I don't like that is because it doesn't match there. I'd have to put that one down one. Let's go ahead and do that and see if that makes the difference. We could do a spruce log. I'm going to give it some more thought. I'm going to sit on this for now. Yes, I want to sit on it like that for now. I kind of like that. I'm going to sit on it and think about it. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I'm not 100% sold, but I don't think I've got anything that I could use that'd be better. I don't think bricks would be better. I don't think plain stone would be better. Although it could be. I know plain andesite won't be, and using any kind of cobble probably won't work. Black stone might work. But for some reason, I like the feel of that. Let's do the same thing. Oh, my sign. Ugh. If I do this, I lose my sign. But let's do the same thing here. How many times have I had to put that sign up and take it down, I wonder? More times than I can count. More times than I want to count. I like how that adds a little extra different color to it, and it matches pretty well. I like it. I love how we can edit signs now. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this new block that they're going to have, the Super Crafter or whatever it is. Not looking forward to any villager changes, but that should be Master Fletchers. We've got more than one in there. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do some more of those. That kind of gives us a way of defining. I like it. I didn't really have that for this one. I hadn't figured out how I wanted to do it, but now I've got a plan. I'm going to polish just half of these. Yeah, there's got to be a part 1, so I'm kind of curious if part 1's any good on this Helldriver game. I always like to start with part 1 if I can, you know. Just my kind of way I like to do stuff. We got some very noisy people downstairs right now working on things. Don't know if you guys can hear that on stream, but I can feel it through the floorboards. It's kind of funny. What do you guys think of that design? Let me know in the comments if you're sold, if you're not sold. And what do you think of my overall, the feel of the village that I'm creating? I'm trying to make it feel and look like a real village, and there will be villagers running around. I will be raising this wall that I'm standing on so that they'll be all sealed into this little village, but I'll have a way in and out. I'll have some kind of gate or something. But they'll be all sealed away, so I know that they'll be safe. That's kind of the plan. All right, let's fix these here. And that one there, we need to fix that. I need to do that too. I do need to mention one more time just to make sure I don't get the people mad at me, but music is courtesy of Slipstream right now, so making sure I do my part to mention it. Alright, well, we've got a slight issue here. The top of that block is going to show up above. It's going to be the same problem here, and I'm going to have... No, it's not going to be the same problem there. I think I'll just put a trap door on it. I'll figure out some creative solution to it, but... now that's too regular. Let's fix that up a bit. I want to switch this around. I want to put... Pardon me. Woo. Bad cough. Hey, give me my block. Alright, well, let's get somewhere where we're safe, and then I'm gonna get in and do the other side over there by the stairwell. We should probably sleep first. We'll work some more on the roof. Well, thank you guys for joining me. It's been fun hanging with everybody. Sorry that I couldn't do a stream last week. I just was having the insomnia thing again, so I couldn't sleep very good. Kind of messed it up on me. But I said today I'm going to do a stream whether or not I'm tired. Okay, let's go ahead and do a different track. That was Deeply Chill from Slip.Stream. Thank you to Slip.Stream for the music. Got a Low Fidelity. Do I like low fidelity or lo-fi? Is that what it's referred to normally? Okay, this is going to be harder than I thought trying to figure this out. I can pick these guys up if I need to, if they get to be too much of a pain. They love to try to escape every chance they get. You know, you feed them, you care for them, you take care of them, and they still try to get away from you. No gratitude at all. Tell you what. And then when you get mad and you smack them, then they summon a giant friend to come beat on you. I'm about ready to ask whoever's knocking down there if there's anybody home. Alright, before I forget, let's replace that messed up texture. I think we'll use a piece of dark oak for that. I wonder what the heck they even think they're doing down there. You guys have got to be hearing that by now. think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not sure that we don't need another stripped log. Let me go over here and get one. Just to make the pattern fit better. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get this done today. That's the plan. That's what we're hoping for. Yeah, that works. I wonder where these blocks stick out at or to. Alright, well, I don't know what this music is, but this isn't fitting me either, so we're going to try a different one. I'm not a big fan of the whole 70s funk thing going on here. Oh, I see. So this is under their beds. Okay, so we want to leave that the color it is. We don't want to mess with that. Unless I decide I want to change the floor. Don't elbow me out of the way. What do you think you are? Alright, so let's see. If I put all the 4 beds there, that'd be another solution, but I think I want to keep it right where it is. I wish I didn't have to crowd them, though. I wish I had a better way of placing these. I'm really not happy with how they're placed right now. It's bugging me. Why it's bugging me, I don't know, but it's bugging me. If I stick one here, it's only got 1.5 blocks above it. If I stick it there, it only got 1.5 blocks above it. Stick it there, it only got 1.5 blocks above it. If I stick it here against the railing, it's in the way. I'm going to look at this for a minute. I'm going to try to find the solution that I'm happy with. Might take me a minute, but I will figure something out. But then you gotta ask yourself, why do they have all this space at the head of their bed? And I don't have an answer for you. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to call that good, and I'm not going to think any more about it. I think that's going to work. Maybe I'll put some pots in the corner, make it make sense. Who knows? But now I know that they can mate and they can have kids if I want them to. All I have to do is give them some food. Should not be a problem. Alright, it looks like we need a little bit more calcite out here, so let's figure that out. From the outside, it doesn't look very good. So let's do what? Right here as a calcite? Let's do this one as a calcite. I think that will fix it. No, because it's too regular now. We messed up on this other part. Alright, we're going to turn this also into a calcite. There, I think that'll do it. We're trying not to have too many regular patterns run around up there. Yeah, that's much better. Really trying to push the envelope on my building abilities, skills, functionality, all the things, you know, trying to do better. I like the looks and feel of this place, though. I really think it's gonna be good. Alright, let's replace some of this stuff over here, I guess, while we're at it. Do I have the stairs on me? No, I don't. Okay, well, I gotta go get them. Yeah, see, this is the problem right here. These two white blocks because of that, but I gotta find a way to deal with it. I will. I'll add maybe some leaves over that, or I don't know. I'll do something. I'll do something. I swear I will. Alright, let's grab ourselves some scaffolding for this next part. Make our life a little easier. Grab all of our stairs that we're going to need, and we got our solid blocks. So we just need some of these. We need these. We can get rid of the wood. Alright, we need the stairs. We need these. That's good. We don't need the walls. We need these. I believe that will do it. Pardon me. Alright, let's see if I can do a little better on the music. Let's move from reflective to maybe we'll try sad. Sad, bad, mad. Loser? What the heck? Funny and sad. Yeah, no. You know what? I think what we want is maybe something more like a dance. So let's go to genre. Alright, we got some electronic dance music. I don't know if that's the best one or not, but... Ooh, vocal melodic future bass. Nope, can't have it. It's blocked from me. No. I don't want kawaii. Something called Nebula Chill. Few of these are blocked for me, but I can have some of them. Okay, now we're gonna get up here and work on this roof, but I gotta eat some food. I'm starving. Starving Marvin. Let's get this roof finished. It's time. I do not know why Scar does not like scaffolding. I can't figure it out. Scaffolding is like the best thing in the world, man. I will never understand. It's like my favorite block. Oh, we missed one. And we messed up. Okay, well that's fine. We need my deep slate bricks. We can't do nothing without my deep slate bricks. Somehow I forgot them. And I left these in here, which I don't need. Come on, fingers, let's work. I don't know how we're gonna fix that, but we will hopefully figure it out. We almost did it, folks. We almost went kersplat, man. But we didn't. We didn't do it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna need to get myself a piece of scaffolding so I don't have to keep falling down every time I want to work on the roof. Darn it anyway, this is frustrating. Perfect. I'm not pressing that crouch button, I refuse to do it. Darn it anyway. Okay, anything here we need to change? The only thing maybe would be to move that one tile section over one, maybe. Maybe. Trying to think if I should have, because none of them are under the stairs. I think that might do. Whoa. Perfect. Or perfect enough for what I'm going to have right now anyway. Stop pounding on the floor, you're driving me up the wall. Jiminy Christmas, dude, seriously. Alright, anyway. I try to operate in groups of 2, but I don't know that that's the best approach. I can't really say what the best approach is because I don't honestly know. But that's what I does. Whether it's bad or good, I guess only time will tell. Man's falling asleep. Darn it anyway. Apparently I can't press a button for more than an hour without physical problems, huh? Let's move these 2 over. This doesn't quite work. And that won't quite work either. Great. Alright, let's get this figured out. I believe what I'm going to want is something like that. Alright, that is way too many of the block ones. Like, seriously too many. Better. I shall take it. Let's go grab my blocks. It's about nighttime. About time to go to bed. Not that any bad guys could really get in here at all. Okay, so now I see another problem we're gonna have. Darn, and I don't have a solution to it. That's a half block right there. Technically, that's 2 blocks. That's the minimum, so I can't put anything above his head. But this just made this all useless because now I can't do anything with that. I don't know what to do. I guess it's just going to be a black ceiling roof. I don't really see a choice in it. Not much else I can do. Alright, well, since we have to do it that way, we're just going to embrace it, tear down all the stuff that we did, and just let it be black. I guess there's nothing else I can do. I have to have 2 blocks above their head or they don't have any chance of ever having kids, and I do want to make sure that they can have kids if I ever decide I need to do that. I don't want to have any options blocked off to me. So we will rework this ceiling and this roof on the inside later. I'm going to walk away from it for now because it's frustrating me and I'm going to get angry. So I'm just going to not work on it right now. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to use the age-old philosophy of ignore it and it'll go away. And I will figure out how to make this a better situation in here later. Let's go take a look and see how I did it in the other one, because I had to have had the same issues in the other one, but I don't recall ever struggling with it. And it's a smaller space, so you would think that if I was going to have issues, I'd have them in here. Oh, I just left it. Okay, I see what I did. I see what I've done. Alright, we're going to make this black in here as well. And whatever we figure out to do to the other one, we're going to do over here. I don't know what that's going to be. If we're going to use some wood combined with the black, some trapdoors. Who knows? Don't know if I'll use polished. I'll probably use dark oak. It's probably what I'll do. Alright, we'll come back to that problem later. Right now, I'm not going to look at it or think about it, because if I do, I'll get annoyed. No, I don't want to be annoyed. Alright, I wanted the polished deep slate slabs because we're going to create a little nestle on top of the roof here. Let's get that done now. Or at least that's the plan. Okay, so to do this, the plan here, let's see if I can figure this out, is going to be some combination of these blocks. I may run out. It's going to be right here on the ends. We're going to have a full block. And now I don't know what I'm gonna do about this problem here where I've got two, but for right now I'm gonna ignore it. And I'm gonna do this. Well, I can expand this roof out by one if I want to. Can't I? Can I? I mean, what would it do if I did that? That's a very good question, but let's do it, because then I'd have the numbers that I want. Except that we need one of these. Yes, let's expand out the roof by one. It also gives me I'll take a little more work and space in the middle. I need it, so. Wait. Somebody I knew said. Alright, so we'll do this, and then this, and then the way we did it there, we just did flat on top. So we'll just do that here too. I like my numbers to match. It drives me up the wall when they don't. I don't know what that means for me, but it is how it is. Okay, so now we just gotta build out the rest of the wall here, obviously. And we gotta figure out what textures to use to do it. I think we need a tile on this side. Yep, one tile to go, please. And we probably need a solid brick on this side. Then underneath, let's do a tile. And a tile. Then all we have to do is figure out this bit. We'll do a brick and a brick. A brick and a brack. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna change this and do tile. Alright, and if I want, I can put a window there, and I might. Or I might put one of my trapdoor vent things that I love to do. Well, let's hit that golem while we have no health. That sounds like a great idea. Alright, I think that's the effect we were going for. And then I just gotta decide if I want to add a little window in there or not. And I gotta see how the inside's gonna look. And I have to change that one texture there, that one block. It's not where it needs to be. Okay, let's go inside and see what we can do to make that work inside. I like having a little more space. Doesn't seem to have affected anything in here. Yeah, I don't notice like any change. And I'm not sure. Don't think we can do a window. I don't know, it just hasn't really affected it one way or the other in there, so. Fine by me. Actually, we need a distance view. Alright, Nebula Chill is okay, but it's just not doing it for me for build music. Let's try electric rides. Alright, yeah, I think we've got our roof figured out. Let's get some lanterns on there. I think I can hang, yes, I can hang lanterns under there. I didn't realize that Grimes stuff was AI stuff. That's interesting. Didn't know that till this now. This ain't bad, I'll take it. Okay, so that will illuminate that part of the roof, so that will be good. Won't have to worry about anything spawning anywhere. Wait a minute, that ain't right. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Did you guys see what I did wrong? Because I saw what I did wrong. Good thing to find out now, huh? I thought I had it in the wrong spot, but my mind was just not cooperating with me. I don't mind this music, this is good. It has some good stuff to it. It's not really what I want, but it'll work for now. There we go. Now we've got our lighting done. Now let's work on the edging here. Alrighty, we just need to get down my blocks and figure out which ones are gonna go where. That's looking okay. Let's move this one over. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Think that will work. Now, none of this upside down stair business. We don't do upside down stairs around here. Let's make this another tile. I do find it kind of creepy how those guys just stare at you. Alright, so here we need some slabs to complete our roof. Get a distance shot, see if we got it where we wanted it. I've got to find a way to soften it or make it look nicer. I have no idea what I'm going to do. There's practically nothing I can do. Okay. No, wrong direction. Although that does look good sometimes. All right, so that's one edge figured out. I don't think I need the polish. We're not doing any more end zones, and I don't need the chains because we're not doing any more of that or lanterns right at the moment. Okay, we can get rid of the wood for now. We don't need it. And we just need some tiles. Okay. Fair enough. Water break. Drink your water. Ugh. Agua. Well, I hope I did all right on my design. I know it's not the most brilliant, but I hope it's okay. I know my limitations, and I know what I can and can't do, and I do my best, but I know I come up short sometimes. Not sure what I think about this here, so I'm going to remove that and put wood there instead. And then I think I'm going to do maybe something like that there. And I might even be convinced to do this. But I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. No. But here's a question. Do I want to make it all stairs, or do I want to put a solid block in there? Here's what I want to know. Let's do a solid block in there, because then you could also put on the corner, you could put once I figure out my design, I could put in my my lantern on the corner. I think we did fences on the inside corners is what we did. I don't know that we did anything on the outside corners, but we would have the space to do it. He's just wandering all over that place, that golem. Well, he knows there's villagers underground. He knows there's villagers in here, so he's just doing his golem thing. We gotta take that batch of golems that we've got and inundate the undead area and go explore it at some point. I wonder if there's any reason why I might want to do something a little more substantial. Let's try that and see what we think. What do we think of that? And then another solution, of course, is to do that, but then to do down here one of these. That actually kind of fits the theming a little bit. Gives a nice steep little area for the roof there. I'm going to do that. I like that. And then here on the corner, we're going to go ahead and put up a lantern. I don't know if we're going to do it on a chain or not, but we'll put one there just to kind of get a feel for it. If we like it there or not. I think we have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. My Part X is going wild on me tonight. Just saying all kinds of nasty things to me. Hurting my feelings. Alright, let's get some wood in here. Would you believe it? I don't have any more stripped. Ooh. I like this. I mean, it ain't great, but it's not bad. It's definitely listenable. This is kind of what I was looking for right here, this kind of music. I think that's gonna do that. I think that's gonna do that. But it almost feels as though we need less of the dark oak and more of the strip, and I don't know why it feels that way. Huh. Sometimes I don't understand things. Just try to feel my way through it. Let's try that. I think that's gonna work. Makes sense and it fits everything in here pretty good. Let's get a distance view on it. See what we think from a distance. I like it. I like how it looks and feels. That will work for me. Okay, let's work on the next level. Now we have decided that we cannot do that very well. Now we've got another question we've got to ask myself. Do I really want to stick slabs in there? And when I answer myself, the answer is no, but I don't know that that's true yet. Now, here is a slight issue with this. What I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure what I'm thinking. That maybe? I think we might need to replace something here. Not sure yet. I have to think about that some more. Falling on my head. Okay, so we're at the same position that we were in over there, and I think we should utilize a similar kind of design, but I gotta remember how I did it. We just did slabs and then blocks on each end, right? Okay, so let's figure out what blocks we need to have. And where exactly the end is supposed to go here, because I don't know right now. Not quite right. We have to move it up one, I think. Then I gotta figure out how to blend those two guys together. Okay. Thinking we want those two there. All right, but we've got to match this. Roof in somehow. So I gotta figure out how we did that. And what I did here, they just had this lower block go in. So that's what we've got to figure out how to do. Probably be tile. And then we had a solid block, I guess, on each corner. Surrounding it, I guess. Not sure that's gonna work. Let me. Yeah, the edge of the roof doesn't look right. Not gonna work. I don't know quite how to make it work, but it ain't gonna work. Okay, let's see. We'll use some tile. Not sure, but let's take a peek and see if we're happy with it. You know what? It could be far worse. I wonder, though, if we really want it to meet like that. Let's see. I didn't do it. Probably. I don't know. I didn't have any, so I didn't have any more since yesterday, so I don't know.
Well, I remember putting some away, so I was wondering where it went.
I can go look in the fridge later, but I'm busy right now. Maybe I'll try a tile up in there. Well, will this look better or worse? That's a good question. I don't know. That doesn't feel too thick, so I think that'll be okay. I think that's what we want. And then there on the corner, we're going to copy this little design here. We've got a fence post. We've got a spruce fence. And we're going to put a lantern on it. So I got to find my spruce fences. So come on, don't tell me I don't have any spruce fences. I had 100,000 spruce fences. I had more spruce fences than anybody on Earth. There's just no way I don't have any spruce fences. Not sure if the fences should be spruce or not, but alrighty, folks, I'm going to lock myself away somewhere safe, and I will go and help Mom figure out this missing meat. The mystery of the missing meat. Which literally has nothing to do with me, but whatever. Okay, there you go. We got a little lighting here on the side just to make it look nice. Roof is coming along, and now we can put another lantern right here on this edge. And there'll be another one over here once we figure out where my blocks are going to go. I'm guessing that this will have to be a tile. And I think my music track has finished, so we gotta find something else to listen to. Alright, and then I guess one of the other things we can do while we're here is figure out the inside of this. I think what I normally want to do, I should have some of these polished. I think that will work, and then we'll just go through here and start slapping down some of these bad boys. I think that may work. Alright, so that will do that, and then I don't guess we won't have a lantern there, but we will have one here on the corner, which is good. Roof design is looking, I think, pretty darn sweet. Let's get a distance shot of it, maybe take a screenshot. We're going to go to a chat window. I'm going to go see if she's got her meat or not. Let's get rid of this stupid thing. You don't want scaffolding in your shot, man. But I want more of a distance view. I want to know what it looks like from a distance. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. Let's get in a boat and do a view. You know what? I think what I need to do here is I need to detach my camera and see what I can do as far as we'll play a little bit of a Where's Waldo. All right, that does it. I think that's a good shot, good angle, good viewpoint. All right, we're going to head into the chat room. We're not quite done yet. I want to wrap this up before I quit. But we're going to go into the chat room. I'm going to go where it's safe. Get inside my house. Unless the bad guys break down the door, I should be safe. Might help if I had my hands back. Wait. I think somebody might have hurt one of my doggies. I heard a yip. Let's go see if we have a dead wolf. No dead wolf, so somebody got hit or attacked but didn't kill him. Any bad guys? Any bad guys? I don't see any bad guys. Doesn't mean they're not there. Okay, let's wrap up this roof. But now you can see the design that I was going for here, how it kind of goes around the support beam. I love that. I think we're good on all the rest of this roof. Don't think there's a heck of a lot more for me to do here today, and that's good, because this is about the time we're going to end the stream anyway. Alright, next question might be, do I get rid of the andesite and then put in that? But I think I'm going to leave it like it is and just make that wall be higher. But that is a valid thing that I could do. I could get rid of the andesite and I could just use the dark oak and not have any sort of boundary in between it. Actually, let's go ahead. We don't know until we try, so let's go ahead and grab some of our stripped dark oak. We'll grab some planks, and we'll grab some regular. Dark oak, and I swear I heard footsteps running at me, but I don't see anything. It's freaking me out. Well, I see a problem. My problem is that this is kind of the corner here. I guess these two need to be maybe replaced. I'll have to see about it. Because it would be two if it was matching that there, so. Now I was liking the idea of having less of the planks and more of the wood. So, in that vein, let's fuss with this a little and figure out how we might do that. Alright, that would probably be what we would do. And then we'll grab some stone here, some polished, and pluck that up into here. Because then it would correlate to these are two but pushed out. That's two going straight up. That works. Okay. We like that. Actually, that's what we're going to do. We've made my decision and we're happy with it. So, let me know in the chat what you guys think. Now, for this part here where it goes over, we just went ahead and went over and just had it along the bottom. So, it worked out fine. Give me my block. I want it back. I want to put it back where it belongs. Especially before one of these guys decides to come through there. Alright, let's see. I want to put in some blocks, I guess, here. Well, that's not helping any. Okay, so there you go. And then this side's already done, so the last thing is this, and here we go, having to replace the sign again for the 50th time. How many times will I replace the sign in one stream? But here we're going to do it a bit different. We're going to change it up a bit. We're not going to have any stuff that we're going to make this be slightly different than everything else. I think that's the solution here. Okay, there you go. So that'll add a little visual interest. It's not all samey, matchy, matchy. Let's go in and get our blocks. We still have some work to do. We still have to figure out what we're going to do for their ceiling. But for right now, this is a good stopping point. So all we have to do next is figure out what we can do here for the ceiling. If we put anything over the beds, then they cannot mate. So for right now, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to leave the ceiling exactly as it is. I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. But that's what we're going to do. Ceiling is going to stay as it is. And then I'm going to think about it and sleep on it. And maybe a better idea will come to me. But for now, ceiling will stay the way it is. Yeah, the house is a lot higher, I think, than... yeah, that one's a lot higher. So we got to be careful about that too, but I like the grandness. I think we needed that. We needed something, that's something Whip mentioned when he was doing his designs. He had this idea of this grandness of these buildings, and that's what this gives us. We have this kind of grandness going on. And we solved the white block on the underside problem simply by just not having any white blocks. I think we've done it, folks. I think this is where we're going to end it today. We will have to figure out some kind of color or something in here we've got to add to this to make this a little better. I was thinking I might get some mangrove if I have the ability to do it before the server closes this season, but I don't think I'm going to complain. I think that's pretty close to what I wanted to do. Alrighty, folks, so I want to thank you for watching and joining us on this little build here today. And we got the roof done, we've got the interior done, everything is ready. The builders are done on that building, so we just got to do the next building. Whether or not it'll be on stream, I don't know, but I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next stream, and just be safe, be well. Thank you for hanging out with me. Catch you later.